and the omnibus. So I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on. I'm awash with this stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavor show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of...
Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Hello.
Today we're plunging into a really rich collection of conversations. They're from a popular radio drama.
Right.
And while it might just seem like everyday chatter, honestly, these snippets are a goldmine for understanding human behavior.
Absolutely.
Our mission today is to sort of dissect how past wounds, keep shaping our present lives.
Mm-hmm.
And the profound courage involved in both seeking forgiveness and giving it.
And also how people find these sometimes really surprising new paths amidst all the chaos life throws at us.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not just like recapping stories here. We're trying to pull out the universal truths from these very personal narratives.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be looking at the intricate dance of human relationships, those subtle power dynamics,
Yeah.
the emotions that go unsaid,
Yeah.
and the huge impact of empathy and, well, vulnerability.
Definitely expect some aha moments listening to this.
Oh, for sure. Because these dialogues, they really illuminate so much about how we navigate change and tackle emotional challenges.
Mhm. So settle in. This isn't just a discussion, it's more of a journey, really.
Yeah.
Through the heart of human experience, all distilled from what look like simple audio clips.
Right.
We've got layers to peel back, and I promise the insights we uncover will definitely get you thinking.
All right.
Let's begin with a truly raw and powerful exchange. It unfolds between Amber and Chelsea,
Okay.
and this moment is kind of kickstarted by George, who steps in. He says he wants to smooth things over.
Right. Doesn't want any hard feelings.
Exactly. And he even acknowledges Chelsea's difficult upbringing and that Amber had, quote, a good reason for her anger. It's a pretty loaded starting point, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what immediately strikes me is Chelsea's reaction. It's just viscerally defensive.
Yeah.
That's such a stark contrast
Yeah.
to the deep, almost palpable pain coming from Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Amber's memory isn't just a memory, is it? It's like she's re-experiencing the terror.
Complete.
She vividly describes being completely terrified by Chelsea and her friends, paints this picture of, deliberate, sustained harassment.
They used to walk behind me after school in a big group, making fun of my coat, my shoes, my haircut, whatever.
Exactly. And that detail about couldn't run because then they'd probably chase after me.
Ooh.
That just speaks volumes about the psychological trap she felt. Not just physical, but emotional too.
Yeah.
She was utterly isolated. No friends, no brother or sister to stand up for me, and my parents weren't that interested either.
It's heartbreaking.
It really is.
Yeah.
This wasn't just, schoolyard teasing. This was a deeply isolating, formative experience.
Mm.
It shaped her whole perception of safety and self-worth.
That sense of just utter aloneness really hits hard. It underscores the weight she carried for so long.
Hmm.
But then something crucial happens. A new piece of the puzzle emerges.
Right, Brad steps in.
Chelsea's brother, yeah. And he offers this completely different lens on Chelsea's past.
He does. He tells that story about how Chelsea actually stood up for him.
Punch a kid on the nose who spat on my bag.
Right. It doesn't excuse anything, but it complicates that simple bully victim narrative we might have jumped to.
It really does. And Chelsea herself admits she was really upset after what you said to her, revealing that underneath it all, she takes things to heart.
And this twist, it just raises such a profound question for us, doesn't it?
Mm.
How often do we judge people just based on their surface actions, without digging into the unseen pressures or struggles driving them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chelsea eventually says it herself, doesn't she? That me being tough and acting mean was just a front.
Because school weren't a good time for us, was it, Brad?
Exactly, and her motivation was stark. I knew if I was like that, no one would start on me or him.
So protection.
It's not an excuse, no, but it's a powerful explanation of a coping mechanism. A survival strategy, really, born from her own vulnerability.
It shows how aggression can mask fear, definitely.
Yeah.
And the climax, really, of this whole emotional journey comes when Amber demands a genuine apology. She insists, I just wanted you to say it and mean it. She cuts right through any superficial stuff to the core of her hurt.
And Chelsea's response is, well, it's quite remarkable.
It is. She doesn't hesitate, admits shame with a simple, yeah, of course.
Before expressing what sounds like genuine regret. I'm really sorry. If I could go back and change it, I would.
And Amber's quiet response, thank you, I appreciate that. Wow, it carries so much weight.
It really does. This exchange beautifully illustrates the multifaceted nature of forgiveness.
Yeah.
It takes immense courage from the person who caused the harm to face their past and offer that sincere apology, to really acknowledge the pain.
Definitely.
But arguably, it demands even greater courage from the person who was hurt, to articulate that ongoing pain and then to accept the apology, to start letting go.
It's a huge step.
Huge. It highlights that real reconciliation. It often needs both sides to see beyond the act itself, to the humanity and vulnerability underneath. And Brad's observation that they're both lucky to have each other, that really underscores how empathy and shared understanding can transform old wounds.
Into maybe a foundation for something new.
Exactly. It's proof that healing isn't just about saying sorry. It's about that deep human need to be truly seen and understood.
Okay, so moving from that intricate emotional reconciliation,
Right.
let's shift gears a bit to the practical, sometimes messy side of new beginnings.
Okay.
Specifically with Chris and his daughter Martha. Chris is, well, he's in a bind.
He really is.
He describes living back with his parents as an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I'm turning into a teenager again.
Totally. All the little annoying habits your parents have, they're just getting on my wit now.
And that example with his dad, the mucky pup comment from his mom.
It's almost funny, but you can feel his frustration underneath. It's about more than spilled tea, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not just minor annoyances. It's that universal feeling of being, well, unmoored, regressing when life throws you a curveball.
Yeah.
His own place isn't ready. They've not even started the work yet.
And his business is in chaos, too.
Right. The shop moved to the church, leaving him literally drowning in stock.
He's even second-guessing past decisions, wondering if he was too quick to turn down Jakob's offer for the cottage.
It's a perfect storm, isn't it? Professional, personal instability. It all compounds that feeling of being profoundly stuck.
Paints a picture of someone just genuinely overwhelmed. But then, almost out of nowhere, this really remarkable offer appears.
Fallon.
Fallon, yes. With characteristic generosity, offers Chris and Martha a place to stay with her.
And she's very practical about it.
Very. 2 spare rooms, one for him, a tiny one for Martha.
But what's really compelling is how she frames it. It's not just charity.
No, she says she wants a housemate for a change and company for me and Martha. It feels reciprocal.
Exactly. And that's a beautiful illustration of how sometimes self-interest and genuine altruism can align perfectly, creating these unexpected support structures.
Yeah.
Fallon isn't just doing him a favor. She's actively seeking companionship. She sees the value in a shared household for her own well-being, too.
It makes you think about how new forms of community can just sort of arise organically, right?
Definitely. Especially in times of flux. It challenges that idea that help is always a one-way street. And I love her honesty, too, giving him the heads up about Martha.
She can be very loud, especially in the mornings.
And she leaves a tornado of dolls, felt tips, stickers whenever she leaves the room.
Huh. Yeah, it's not a deterrent, it's just reality, an invitation into the real deal.
Exactly. Full, unvarnished reality.
And Chris, naturally, he worries about, the existing setup. He asks, what about Harrison?
Right. A valid concern.
But Fallon's quick reassurance, Harrison won't mind. Honestly, it's company for me is telling.
But the key detail, the thing that really makes it work, is Harrison's job situation.
Yeah, it has been extended.
And we both agreed it would be best for him to stay there for the meantime, which makes Chris and Martha's move-in very welcome.
It just shows how external things you can't control, can sometimes unexpectedly open doors.
Absolutely. Doors to new living arrangements, new support systems that end up benefiting everyone.
It's not just luck, is it?
No, I don't think so. It's a testament to human adaptability, to our capacity for practical, mutually beneficial problem solving.
Finding ways through.
Yeah. Life's unplanned turns, like Harrison being away longer, can create space for these innovative solutions.
And the coconut milk.
Uh,
Yes.
the practical detail of Chris offloading some stock onto Fallon's business.
It just adds another layer, doesn't it?
It does. It shows these new communities aren't just about emotional support. They're also about tangible, everyday interdependence that weaves lives together. It's pragmatic and deeply human.
Okay, now let's delve into a really poignant and sensitive part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Fallon's profound struggle with a past trauma.
Right.
When Ed invites her to join a swim, we see her initially deflect. Uses typical excuses, right? Too soon, won't be able to get the time off work.
Classic avoidance. It's not just unwillingness, it's a clear defensive barrier.
Absolutely.
What we're observing there is that classic protective mechanism, mind and body, reacting to past trauma.
Her avoidance isn't about her schedule at all.
Not at all. It's about a deep-seated visceral fear. She eventually tells Ed the real reason. Haven't been swimming for at least a year and doesn't like going anywhere near water.
And her description,
Yeah,
it's incredibly raw.
harrowing. It illustrates that re-experiencing element of trauma perfectly. My whole chest tightened, and it's as if I'm in that car as it goes over the bridge into the river, and I'm trapped, and I can't breathe, and I have this weird sensation of this is it.
Chilling. It's not just a bad memory, it's physical, psychological reliving.
Exactly.
It's such a powerful depiction of how trauma lives in the body, not just the mind.
Yeah.
And crucially, she connects it directly to the accident, but also significantly to what George did afterwards. That was wrong.
Right. It's often not just the event itself, but the aftermath. The perceived betrayal or injustice that compounds the trauma.
Yeah. Her confession that she even drive the long way around to avoid Hayden Bridge, that just brings home how one traumatic event can permeate everything. Reroute your daily life, create these deep avoidance patterns.
Precisely. And that experience, amplified by the emotional fallout from George's actions, it shows how invisible wounds can dictate someone's entire existence.
It really raises that question. How do we genuinely support people grappling with these hidden struggles?
It's a tough one. Ed's initial reaction, trying to cajole her.
Don't be daft. Go on. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's a common impulse, but often really unhelpful.
But he shifts quickly.
He does. His shift to empathy, that genuine apology. I'm glad you said something. I'm sorry we've been really stupid trying to pressure you into it. It's a vital moment.
It shows learning.
Yes, the learning curve for allies. The importance of truly listening, acknowledging unintentional harm.
And his shared anger about George.
You know what George did? It still makes me angry. That feels like a healthy human response. Witnessing the lasting impact of injustice on someone you care about.
So Fallon says she believes she'll never be able to swim again, which reflects that sense of permanence trauma can inflict.
It can feel that way.
But Ed, now that he understands, offers this wonderfully sensitive alternative.
Right, come along anyway.
Yeah, come to Lake District, enjoy the stunning scenery with Tracy, just cheer them on from the sides.
While he and Jazz are freezing our backsides off.
Exactly. It's an invitation to connect, to share the experience, but without forcing her near the source of the trauma.
Participation on our own terms.
Precisely.
And it's such a beautiful example of adaptive coping and the importance of compassionate understanding.
Yeah.
It really underscores that healing isn't always about, conquering the fear entirely or getting back to exactly how things were before.
Sometimes it's different.
Sometimes it's about finding new paths back to connection, to joy, to life itself. Even if that means keeping a safe distance from the trigger.
Phased engagement, maybe.
Exactly. Phased engagement, the supportive role of friends in creating that safe space for healing.
And thinking back to her earlier comments, like mentioning to Chris about Aru died and that profound statement, it's a reminder that things don't last forever.
Yes, that adds another layer. Her personal trauma integrates into this broader, reflective understanding of life's fragility, doesn't it?
It does. It's not just one specific fear. It's part of a deeper philosophy informing her caution, her journey.
It gives immense depth to her current struggles.
So wrapping this up, what profound insights can you, the listener, take away from these deep dives?
Yeah.
From Amber and Chelsea's really complex journey towards forgiveness, to Chris finding an unexpected new beginning with Fallon, and Fallon's brave, vulnerable confrontation with her past trauma. These snippets together, they just remind us of the incredible resilience and also the interconnectedness of the human spirit.
They really do. These narratives powerfully underscore that life is this continuous, often challenging process.
Navigating change.
Confronting difficult emotions, discovering new, often unforeseen connections.
Yeah.
Whether it's mustering of the courage for a genuine apology.
Or opening your home, your heart.
Or simply listening with real empathy. Our daily interactions, they ripple outwards, don't they?
They absolutely do, shaping our own paths and the lives of those around us.
It truly makes you reconsider the nuances of everyday interactions, doesn't it?
It does. Perhaps the next time you find yourself grappling with an old hurt, or maybe thinking about a new chapter,
Or trying to support someone through one of those invisible struggles.
you might recall these deep dives.
Remember that beneath every difficult emotion, behind every complex situation, there's often a rich, multifaceted story waiting to be understood.
A layer of vulnerability hoping to be seen.
And a profound potential for healing, for new beginnings, waiting to be discovered.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the human heart.
Thank you.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep connecting with the rich tapestry
So,
of life.
what are you doing now?
Just getting ready for the next episode. Just
And,
moving mics around.
So, what do you do?
I do the spot effects on the arches. Any
Are you what we call Foley then?
kind of. Yep. That's,
Okay. And these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
yep. That's the ball bar. That's,
This one.
yep. That's.
Haley so wanted to be in their own place when their baby came. It's due in 2 months. Not much chance of that now. No. I mean, it would have been a stretch for them financially, mind, but I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline.
I think The Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community at whatever